On a Pentagon website that looks a little more Men in Black than Department of Defense, the first batch of government files related to alien sightings was released Friday.
All right, Beatrice, there was no alien.
The documents aren't exactly playing out like the sci-fi movies, but they are being hailed as new material on what the government calls UAPs, or unidentified anomalous phenomena, but it's what most of us call UFOs. To UAP analyst Mick West, the transparency was welcomed, but he's not surprised by anything he's seen so far.
Quantity isn't quality, and the files themselves are not as interesting as you might think. They usually have just something like a blurry dot in the distance that's been filmed by a drone operator, and you really can't tell what it is, and it's usually not doing anything particularly interesting.
In one video, a starry-looking unidentified object spotted over the Middle East in 2013 has piqued interest online. West says the explanation is far more boring.
It's kind of like a lens flare, and it's just, if you point the camera at the sun, sometimes you get kind of these streaks that go left and right, and that's just what's happening here.
The release was driven by very real interest from the American people and Congress, with curiosity about UFOs ongoing since at least the 1940s.
The government has no right to decide what I can and cannot understand or handle or see.
And earlier this year, former President Barack Obama threw the UFO community into a frenzy.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them.
Causing him to walk back from the idea that there's some grand government cover-up.
Government is terrible at keeping secrets. I promise you, some guy guarding the installation would have taken a selfie with one of the aliens and sent it to his girlfriend.
There are more batches of files to come. President Trump says he's delivering on his promise of transparency, writing online that people can decide for themselves what the truth is. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Gelka.